Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's topic of ours is tenses. And also if you are new to my channel, then I would suggest you to have a look at my previous concept, that is articles. Now let's get started. So all of you know about verbs, right? Doing work or action words are called verbs. Yeah. Now, when these verbs change from one form to another to indicate at which time a certain activity or an event took place is called tense. That is what is exactly told in the definition. Tense is a term that refers to the way verbs change their form in order to indicate at which time a situation occurs or an event takes place. Now, a present tense does not always refer to present time. Remember that. Even a past tense does not always refer to a past time. For example, the present tense may be used to speak about a future event sometimes, like often, necessarily, those kind. While the so-called historic present, like frequently it's used to convey dramatic immediacy, which refers to the past as if it were happening now. As all of you know, tenses are divided into three types: present tense, past tense and future tense. But all these three tenses individually, they are further subdivided into four more types. For example, the simple present, it is subdivided into simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous. Today in this video, we are going to talk about only the present tense, which is quite lengthy. Talking about the simple present tense, simple present tense includes a sense of past, present and future. It is called time neutral. It is used to talk about things which are generally true. For example, the sun rises in the east. Here, rises is the simple present form, whereas the verb is rise, and the verb, when it is converted to simple present form, it becomes rises. Next example, Kiran usually takes the tram to office. Takes is the simple present form of take, because take is a verb. In simple words, in your lower classes, your teacher must have told that adding verb plus s or es is equal to simple present tense. That is also true. In mathematics, we have formula for most of the concepts, and in English, we have formula for these tenses. Now, talking about the formula of the simple present tense, the formula is subject plus V1 or V4. You know what is a subject? The first part of a sentence is called subject. And what is V1? V1 form of verb is the actual or normal form of verb. That is, if the verb is eat, then the V1 form of verb will be eat itself. And what is the V4 form? I told you previously, S or ES can be added, right? That is V4 form. Look at the examples given. I drink milk daily. Here we used subject plus V1 form. As I told you, subject is the first part of the sentence, which is I in here, and drink is the verb and V1 form is used. The second example is my sister loves to play. Here there are actually two verbs, loves and play. My sister will be the subject here, loves will be the V4 form and play will be the V1 form. V4 and V1 form, we can add those according to the situation in the sentence. Next, if you eat ice cream, you'll catch a cold. Here, if is the subject, eat is the V1 form, eat is a verb, right? Catch is a verb. And what form of verbs are these? V1, and catch is also V1. Next, this is my pen. I told you is also a verb which is known as helping verb or auxiliary verb. Sometimes they give you B, and they ask you to convert into verb form. B can be converted into is or are or am, or was or were or will a lot. Okay. Next, this is the subject and is the verb, which is V1. My dad drives the bike very fast. Here my dad will be the subject, drive will be the verb, drives will be the V4 form. Shri always runs behind the bus. Shri is the subject, run is the verb, runs is the V4 form of verb. I walk to the store. I is the subject, walk is the verb, which is in V1 form. Yeah. As you can see, all these sentences obey the formula of simple present tense, that is subject plus V1 or V4 form of the verb. Now coming to our present continuous tense, which is also called as progressive form of present tense. It means the action is happening right now, or that action is happening regularly or daily during this period of time. Right? Look at the formula. Am or is or are plus verb plus the ing form. Here am or is or are, as I told you, it refers to the helping verb which is in present form. Look at the example given. In simple present, considering the example I've told you previously, simple present we say I walk to the store. Walk is the V1 form and I is the subject. That's the formula and it justifies it. In the present continuous tense, it becomes I, that means the subject plus the formula am or is or are. I is always followed by am. I guess you know that. Am plus the verb. Here the verb is walk. Right, walk. Plus what you should add? ing. Plus the object which is told. Now the sentence becomes I am walking to the store. This is called present continuous tense. Look at the first example. They are studying English. Here, studying is the verb plus ing form. Next, Harry is growing taller every day. Growing plus ing indicates the present continuous form. Ola is working in Oxford this winter. Working is the verb plus ing form. Now, all these three sentences should satisfy the formula of present continuous tense. That is helping verb plus ing. Let's see. They is the subject. Are is the helping verb. Studying is the verb plus ing. This is satisfied. Harry is the subject. Is the helping verb. Growing is the verb plus ing. Taller every day is the object and this is satisfied. Ola is the subject. Is the helping verb. Working is the verb plus ing form. In Oxford this winter is called object and this sentence is satisfied. If you write any sentence, then it must satisfy the formula of the respective forms. Coming to the present perfect tense, the formula of it is helping verb plus V3 form. Here the helping verbs which should be used are has and have. Has or have. Yeah. Look at the examples of V1 to V5 because I don't want you all to have any confusion regarding the verb forms. Look, V1 is consist, V2 will be consisted, V3 will be consisted. V2 and V3 sometimes they won't differ a lot, but in some cases they do. V4 will be consisting, that is ing form. V5 will be consists. The second one, consider. Consider will be V1 form. V2 will be considered, that is ed. V3 will also be considered. V4 will be considering. V5 will be considers. And this is different. Look at this. V1 will be awake. V2 will be awoke. V3 will be awoken. V4 will be awaking. V5 will be awakes. And I am sorry for the confusion that I made in the simple present tense. That is, I've told that the formula is subject plus V1 or V4, but guys, it's actually not V4, it's V5. I'm sorry about that. Now let's make an example using this formula. Previously I told you an example. The simple present tense is I walk to the store. Present continuous will be I am walking to the store, and the present perfect tense will be I have walked to the store. Here I will be the subject, have will be the helping verb, walked will be the V3 form of the verb walk. To the store is the object. If the sentence obeys this rule, the formula of the present perfect tense, then the sentence is correct. Let's look at the examples of present perfect tense. I forgot to mention that in the formula, has or have, which is the helping verb, has is used for singular form and have is used for plural form. That is the subject, singular subject or plural subject. But as for I, the letter I, which is a special case, should only be used have. The examples: Sita has returned home now. I have thought about the idea. We have danced here yesterday. Sita is the subject. Has returned is the helping verb plus V3 form. Home now will be the object. I is the subject in the next sentence. Have thought is the helping verb plus V3. About the idea is the object. We is the subject. Have danced is the helping verb plus V3 form. Here yesterday is the object. Coming to our last tense, that is the present perfect continuous tense. Its formula is has or have plus been plus verb plus ing form. Look at the example. I have been walking to the store. I took this from your previous 3 examples. She has been dancing for half an hour. My mom has been cooking since 15 minutes. I have been thinking about what you said. In the first sentence, I will be the subject. Have been walking will be the formula. That is, have is the helping verb here. Been is added. Verb is walk and ing form. To the store will be the object. Next, she is the subject. Has is the helping verb. Been is added. Dance plus ing is what is there in the formula. For half an hour will be the object. My mom has been cooking since 15 minutes. My mom will be the subject. Has been cooking will be the formula. Since 15 minutes is the object. I will be the subject in the next sentence. Have been thinking will be the formula. About what you said will be the object. Also, as I told previously, has is used for singular form and have is used for plural form. But for I, it's a special case. Even though the letter I is singular, you always have to use have. So guys, here are your homework questions. I want you all to complete them and answer them in the comment section. Also, if you have any doubts regarding the concept, you can text me in the comments. I'll reply. And once you get thorough with this present tense properly, then I'll be uploading the past and future tense too. And yeah, thank you for watching. Drop a like and subscribe. Bye.